Bruce Wayne. When you walk away from a job, you really walk away. Let things go. Let people go. Or maybe you had another idea. Let me guess. You were gonna trade your life for Jason's. Noble. And fucking stupid. You thought Deathstroke wanted you? Guess what, Precious? He wants everybody but you. How desperate you are to cauterize your little secret, huh? Hide your little boo-boo. It's too bad Alfred isn't here to fix it. Somebody has a nasty splinter. I'm sorry, Master Grayson, but that's going to have to come out. Let me get the tweezers. Why don't you stick his head in the deep fryer? Smash his head in the counter. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. He speaks. Now you're cooking, baby. Very heroic of you, except you don't give a shit.
You don't know.
But I do. I know everything. That's why you brought me. Just like I know why you keep sneaking off on these solo runs. Just like you did 5 years ago. You have blood in your hands.
Not just me.
But you have more, son. Blood only you and Slade know about. You're afraid of the dark. Always have been. Even as a little boy. The great chasm of silence. The coldness of isolation. You're afraid if the others know your secret, they'll leave you. And you'll be alone again. And they may.
They don't need to know. What difference does it make? It's done. It's in the past. It's behind me.
But it's not. It's got to come out.
God damn it! Can you leave me alone?
You know how to get rid of me. You've known the whole time.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Of course you do, son. You always have. You just have to tell the truth.
It's too hard.
You who? Is somebody missing?
Bruce?
I'm so glad you all could make it. We do not enter the field of battle lightly, neither in heart, nor body, nor mind. Nor do we exit it lightly. We leave a piece of us behind. And sometimes the cost of defending the innocent exceeds what we could ever think to pay. There's only one word for this. Sacrifice. And whether it be recognized in the present, or in some distant time, or never at all, this is the hero's duty. For self-loathing. As long as you're both alive, you can always blame the other guy.
I admitted to my mistake.
It was very moving.
You think this is funny?
It only took you 5 years.
Fuck you.
Fighting the wrong fight again and again. Worrying about your bleeding conscience. Instead of helping your friend. Open your eyes. And leave your disappointment at the door. It's time to grow up. Not Robin anymore. Stronger. Faster. Like a bird of prey. See, you made the news with your old Titans friends, and some new ones too. So my name's Iain Glen, and I'm playing Bruce Wayne. Everyone knows Bruce Wayne. Everyone knows Batman, and he's manifested many different forms over the years. Super excited to have a chance to play him. He's one of the few superheroes who has no superpowers, so he uses his natural intelligence and he's trained himself physically, mentally, to combat the evil of the city of Gotham. There's obviously been this dysfunctional relationship, or a relationship in which there's been a great deal of history and damage, and we're kind of seeing it from Dick's perspective. It's not uncommon in certain types of parental-child relationships where, you know, there's just comes a point where a kid needs to fly the nest, needs to do their own thing, become their own person. You know, it was a very unusual upbringing, and Bruce was basically training him for the kind of work that he does. You know, there was perhaps a lack of feminine touch, would you say? You know, it wasn't perhaps it wasn't the softest childhood, but they. You know, I think part of the fun of Titans is we suggest this history and it's complicated, but all is yet really to be revealed as to exactly what the nature of it was. You come into something as a little bit of an outsider. People have been incredibly welcoming.
Most of what I've done is with Brenton, and I think he's a really lovely guy, and he's a very, very good actor. So I feel like we've become friends really quickly, you know. We have shared interests. We both play the guitar and sing, and all the cast seem very strong. It's a kind of very buoyant atmosphere. I wanted to be involved with Titans because I had become a real fan of the series itself and felt incredibly lucky to be asked to play Bruce Wayne Batman, this iconic figure. It's great fun. It's great fun. People do come with huge expectations of how they think the role could be or should be. Hopefully, most people accept you, but there'll always be some that don't, and that's okay too. That's their right.